Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we built up the Hermity Bank of Vaultiness here with Tango Tech, and we're going to be working on that in some future episodes. But I want to show you guys what we did during the live stream on Saturday. We actually did this path here, which connects up the Brown District and the White District now. So White District is all this district actually around me here. From the Elytra Tower over to the Business District with the courthouse, Wells's offices, the map room, the stables, and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, we built up this path right here, and now it looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty awesome. We got the glass panes, of course, on the side, and we got this little area down here that connects up the surrounding pathway, the main pathway through this area. So yeah, now it's a little bit more connected. Everything's a little bit more tied together now in the White District, and this goes all the way down to Brown District, past the bank. Past, I think, what is X's new Vindicator shop, past the Elytra Tower we made a while back, and over to the Brown District. And let's take a look at this. I haven't actually been in here. We got some Vindicators in here, looks like. That's cool. Can he actually hit me from here? I don't think he can. What if I'm over here in the corner? Can he hit me? No, he can't hit me. Haha! That's awesome now. X brought those guys over from the Woodland Mansion, which was quite a project. Today, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to make some banners for VintageBeef, who I've been meaning to get some banners for quite some time. Actually, a couple months now, so we're going to do that. What is this? That's weird. So yeah, we're going to do that. We also need to check our shops, so we might as well do that right now, actually. We might as well check our Elytra shop right here. Whoops. Right here. There we go. Yep, sold out. Very good. So we got some Elytras. We can put some more Elytras in the shop. That'd be very nice. I should probably also update that map in there. That would be useful. There we are. Alright. Let's update this map. And boom. There we go. Updated. Very nice. Yeah, that's looking nice. This is a really congested district, I have to say. But it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Let's go check our mob head shop. I think we might have actually had some sales in here, I believe. Let's just see for a moment. Yep, we sold a creeper head. Very good. Okay. And any more? Yep, dragon head. I don't think we had any other ones for sale. We have to keep stocking this thing here. Let's check out... I'm going to let Impulse check out iBooks. We'll check out the banner shop, see if we got any banner orders. And if not, we have to... yeah, try and maybe drive some banner orders, make some new banners, get some people interested in some new banner designs. So, no banner orders. Alright, good deal, good deal. I'm also going to take this one down. There we go. Okay. We are set. Alright, let's check out Woodworld. Oh, what is this? This is new. The Redstone Consultancy. Ah, this is Mumbo's Redstone Consultancy. Ah, that's a good spot for it. That's a good spot for it. Alright, so, what we're going to do is we're going to make Beef some banners. So I have a couple ideas for the banners we're going to give to Beef. I know we have Woodworld and stuff we need to check as well, but we'll do that. I'll do that off camera. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on over to Beef's area, see what he's got going on in terms of what his base looks like. I think he's going for a space-themed base. So let's just jump off of the side of the mesa here, and we will go and check it out. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Alright guys, so here is VintageBeef's base on Hermitcraft. You can see it's sort of a space-themed base. He has a spaceship up there. He has a tree sort of in a self-contained environment right here. He's got his main base there with the big antenna. He also has some I think a rover over here. Yeah, rover, greenhouse, solar panels. What is this thing here? Like a mining laser of some type. That's an awesome design for a mining laser, I gotta say. Yeah, and it's taking up the blocks. Yeah, that's cool. That's really awesome. So yeah, it's like a space-themed base, and luckily, I have a lot of space-themed banner designs that I can give to Mr. VintageBeef, which I've been meaning to do for a long time. And let me just check out the inside here. Yeah, he's got the space suits. He's got a little office. Yeah, definitely a modern space-themed design. Yeah, very cool, very cool. So, what I think we'll do, we will, let's see if we can get out this way. I think we can. that might be broken. That might be a broken door right there, but that's fine. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get Beef at least one, maybe two space-themed banners, but since it's been so long and I meant to get these 2 months ago, I'm going to also sort of pair it with a little bit of a lore bit as well. And the bit we're going to go for is that a sandstorm, a massive sandstorm in the desert, came in and prevented me from getting him the banners on time. So yeah, we're going to get maybe a little bit of red sand and just fill in some red sand along his base here. And then also make another banner showing a quote-unquote photograph of his base during the sandstorm. So, I think that's what we're going to do. I think it's a pretty good plan. But we also need a golden apple, an enchanted golden apple, for one of the banners. So I'll have to go and search for that somewhere off in the distance where nobody has explored yet. So that is the plan here. Let me just go ahead and fly on back to my base here real quickly. We'll get some dyes, and we will also head out in search of an enchanted golden apple. Alright guys, so in those desert temples we found some interesting stuff. We found 3 enchanted golden apples, we also found a bunch of diamonds, some emeralds, some gold, and a bunch of name tags as well. Plus, we found a Curse of Vanishing book, which we're going to have some fun with later on in the episode, via a mini prank on another hermit. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. But first we have to make Beef his banners, so I'm thinking we're going to make him 5 banners, as sort of our late welcome to the server. We'll make him 2 historical space banners, 2 modern space banners, and then 1 banner that represents something at his base. I think would be kind of cool. So, we're going to go ahead and do that right now, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm going to make this real quickly here. Many of you guys might have seen these already in my top 10 space banner designs, but I'm going to use those again here because, quite honestly, they're the best designs. So, here we go. So, first off, we're going to recreate a historical space banner. This is a recreation of the December 24th, 1968 moonrise photo taken aboard Apollo 8. So we're going to start off with a very expensive recipe with that enchanted golden apple right there. Then we're going to have ink sacs along the side, along this side, along the top, like so, and then along the bottom half, like that. And that's going to make like a little planet Minecraft here, planet Earth, as it would be. So that's going to make a nice planet there. And then we just got to add the moon, because it's the Earthrise photo, not the moonrise photo. So we'll just add a little bit of light gray right there. And there we go. That is a recreation of this photo from December 24th, 1968, aboard Apollo 8 moon mission. So pretty awesome. So that's the first banner we'll give to Beef. Alright, the next banner we're going to make is going to be a recreation of the Saturn V rocket lifting off, which is the rocket that actually sent the Apollo astronauts to the moon. So we're going to make a red base gradient like this. We're going to have, let's see, white across the top like so. Then we'll have a skeleton skull in here. And actually, this is new in 1.11. The skulls no longer automatically put black on there. You actually have to actually put the dye in there with the skulls and such. But there we go. Got that one down. Let's see, now we need a white bit in the center here, and then I think we just need some blue on the sides, right there, and right here. Alright, so that's it. There's the Saturn V right there, so you can imagine this is like the upper part, the second stage here. This is the first stage down here, let's say, and this is the rocket plume propelling the rocket upwards. And of course the top got cut off because, yeah, this is a fast rocket. This is a fast rocket with a lot of lift capability. But there we go. That is the Saturn V right there. Also, guys, there's a new feature in 1.11 that you may not know about, and it's actually the ability to name banners and other items, place them down in the world, and they will retain their name. So you see I've done that here. I've renamed this banner Saturn V, whereas normally it was just called Orange Banner, which is kind of boring. So, yeah, if I go ahead and place down this Saturn V banner right here, and then break it, you'll see it retains its name. Still says Saturn V, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to do that with all the banners, I think. So we'll name this one, let's name this one Earthrise. And there we go. And so I can now place this down right here, break it, and it should still retain its name. Sweet! Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're going to do that with all the banners, I think. So now on to the next one. Alright, the next image is going to be of Minecraftia as seen from orbit. Like if you're in like a spacecraft orbiting the Minecraft planet. So we're going to take a light blue banner. I'm going to put some cactus green in there with some vines. Some of you guys might have seen this one before. This is a pretty popular design. And then we're going to take some cactus green down like this. So that's going to make a little bit of a green area like that. We're also going to put a quadrangle around that, like so. And then we're also going to need some bricks with some green in there. Very nice. And so that's going to make our planet texture. And then we're going to need some black dye for like the blackness of space right there. And then the sun right there. Perfect. And so this should make the view of like you're orbiting the planet. So here's the planet, here's the sun, and you'd be going around and around and around and around the planet. So that's what that is, and you can see all the foliage and the water, there's rivers and stuff. So that's what that banner is all about. So that's another one. Alright, our next banner is going to be a banner for a neutron star. Actually not a neutron, well, it is a neutron star, but it's also called a pulsar. These basically are super dense stars that emit high-intensity radiation, electromagnetic radiation, out of two ends. So the way you make that is that you basically put oxide daisy in there with a yellow dye, like so. Then we need another quadrangle. What is this actually called? It's not called a quadrangle. Lozenge. Yeah, we need a lozenge. There we go. Then we're going to have this thing right here, a border around. We'll have a black bit going through like that. Then we need another oxide daisy, I believe. So we'll grab another one out of here. And we're going to make the middle part now, basically. So we'll take oxide daisy. And we need dye in there now, once again, like so. And then we need I believe, white bit in the center, like that. And that should be the pulsar right there. So yeah, these things are insanely powerful. Like, think of the most powerful thing you can imagine, then multiply that by like 10,000. That's how much energy comes out of these neutron stars. These things are so dense that if you picked up a handful of the material that the star is made out of, it would weigh more than Mount Everest. And yeah, we can basically see these beams of light across the universe going on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off all the time. So, kind of an interesting space object, the pulsar. But that is it in banner form with the electromagnetic beams coming out of the top and the bottom right there. So yeah, that's what we got right there. Alright guys, the final banner today is going to be a completely new banner that I designed specifically for Beef. And it is actually going to be his spacecraft, which I'll have to look up the name. I think it's called the HMS Malia, I believe, something like that. We'll name it for him as well. But this is going to be his spacecraft taking off from the Mesa into space. So that is what we're going to make right now. So we're going to start off with a yellow banner. And we are actually going to then fade that to orange. This is, again, going to be sort of like our rocket plume. And then the actual rocket plume here will be red. Very good. Now we need a creeper skull. So it's going to be kind of expensive. It's going to be white. This will actually make up part of the ship. So there's that. Now we need a oxide daisy, which is going to be white again right there, which will make up another part of the ship. Next up, we need some blue on the top, I believe, like that. Yep, okay. There's going to be the sky. And then we need the lozenge. Is that what it's called? I think I said that right this time. Yeah, white lozenge right there. And there we go. That is the banner right there. So this is the spacecraft, Beef spacecraft. We'll see how realistic it is in a minute here. Lifting off from the Mesa. You can see it's a Mesa. They got the red sand down there into the sky. And there's the rocket plume right there behind it. The red rocket plume right there. So, perfect. There we go. And we will, of course, name that. Let's just go ahead and take this anvil with us out to Beef's place. And we also might want to get a written book. And we'll dump these off at Beef's place. Alright guys, so we are now flying over Vintage Beef's base once again. And yeah, here is his space plane. Just wanted to show you guys that from above. And show you that it does look somewhat similar to our HMS Malia inaugural flight banner. If you look at it like from this direction, hold on, right there, you can see it right there. And it's sort of a similar design. It's white, mostly quartz. There is some cyan stained clay, but there wasn't enough room on the banner to put the cyan in there as well, or in this case we put dark gray in there as well. But yeah, it shows most of the main features. You know, you got the wings coming out here, which are what these are. You got the tail right here, which is what this is back here. So I think it captures it pretty well. And then, of course, you got, the rocket plume and everything else. So I like it. I like it a lot. So this is one of the banners. We got the other 5 right here. And we also got some red sand because, actually, the reason I couldn't deliver the banners is because there was a sandstorm going on here. And you can actually see some of the effects of the sandstorm here that have occurred. You see the solar panels are a little bit covered. The greenhouse is a little bit covered. There's a little bit more covered right here. Just a little bit of sand here and there. And it's more apparent when you get inside, really. And I actually cleaned this up a little bit for him. That's why I got so much red sand here. So, yeah, there's red sand inside his base as well. So it was a pretty bad sandstorm, but I cleaned it up a little bit. And I told him all this in the book. So it says, "Hello, Beef. After a long perilous journey through time and space, I finally arrived on your planet with the requested space banners. Apologies for the delay, as I ran into a vicious sandstorm near your base in transit. I attempted to remove some of the sand from the interior, but the exterior remains mostly covered, including the solar panels. Regardless, here are the 5 space banners and stories behind them." And I just go ahead and go through the space banners there. "And it can be a rough life out here on the final frontier of space, fellow spaceman, but from seeing your impressive facility here, I'm sure you will thrive and make great discoveries. Feel free to visit my banner shop anytime in the Brown District. I wish you the best in your current and future space adventures. Good luck, Beef. Sincerely, Cubfan135. So that is the book we are leaving for Beef. And I think we'll just go ahead and put the banners right here. All 5 of those right there. And then we'll also just go ahead and place down the red sand that we recovered from inside here, because this place was totally full. I mean, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was totally bad. Now there's just some stuff he has to clean up on the inside. It's not really too much, you know. Some rooms got hit worse than others. This room is not too bad. And as you get back further and further, there's less and less sand in each room. So, yeah, it makes sense, you know. Sand would come in the front mostly and then sort of dissipate as it gets to the back, but he doesn't have too much cleanup to do for this, I don't think. And yeah, you can also see there's a little bit on the roof and on the rover and on some other spots. Yeah, a little bit on the roof there. So we have to clean that up a little bit, but not a big deal. I'm sure he gets sandstorms here all the time, so he's probably used to it. But anyways, those are our banners for Beef. Glad those got delivered. And now, I think we're going to go ahead and do a mini prank on Rendog. So let's go ahead and gather the materials for that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are at Rendog's lush mesa biome now, and this is where we're going to do our prank. So we're going to head on into Rendog's house here. I think this is his main house area. And we're gonna do some things here. We're going to build a little something, I think, in this back room here. Doesn't look to me like he has much of anything back here. He has like a little tunnel that leads back to nothing, apparently. So it goes under TFC's base, it looks like. So I think right here might be a good spot to put it. Let me see if there's another spot that might work. This could work over here. I've made some banners, as you can see in my inventory, that say Ren. So we're going to be using those. What about this door? This door also doesn't lead to much, except it does have the Logfellas rail line down here. So we might want to keep that one open. I think maybe right here. Let me see where TFC's base is. I don't think it's too terribly far back here. But there is going to be some functionality here. I don't want to, you know, destroy anything. Yeah, I think this is actually a good spot. Yeah, this is a perfect spot. So we're going to go right here. And what we're going to do, we're going to make a prank that will basically put this curse of binding diamond chest plate on Rendog so that he doesn't die. So this has curse of binding on it, so if I were to put this on my player, I could not remove it at all in survival unless I died or it ran out of durability, which with this Unbreaking 3, it's going to be a while. So yeah, we're also going to give Ren something with the curse of vanishing on it. We're going to give him a shulker box, and we're also going to give him his spirit animal, which is a totem of undying I renamed, and also Shaka Zulu reincarnated. I think that's one of Ren's blocks that he keeps with him at all times in case he dies. So yeah, this time the block he keeps hopefully with this, and it will save him. I believe that's how he spelled it. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm looking for his storage area. I think it might be over here. Let's just check and see. Yeah, over here. Looking for this because I want to put this curse of vanishing on something. I thought about putting it on the elytra in case he died with the elytra, but I think it might be worth it to put it on this pick, the Beefinator 3000. So this is, I think, is what he uses to mine frequently. So this would basically be an encouragement not to die while mining. So let's just do this real quick. Let's just get that out of there. Place this down. Beefinator 3000. And we'll put the curse of vanishing on it. There we go. And so we will relocate that for Mr. Rendog into our chest, which we will put at the end of this thing. And so, yeah, this is going to be like a cursed enchantment. So let's just go ahead and put down this stuff here. So we'll do some banners across here, I believe. Let's do them like this. Let's do them. How do we want to do this? I think we'll do R right there, E right there. If I can get it, if the server's not crashing on me. There we go. E, and then N. Come on now. Why is this not placing? There's nothing there. There we go. Ren. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll have this arrow pointing there. So this is where our cursed little mini prank is going to go here. Wow, the server is really lagging right now. Let me go ahead and just dig out a small area here, and we'll get this thing going. Alright guys, so what we have here, we're going to have a dispenser facing upward with the gotcha chest plate inside that has the curse of binding on it. And then we're going to have a pressure plate on top of that. So we'll have a stone pressure plate here. So that way when Ren steps on the pressure plate right here, it'll activate the dispenser, and that will hopefully put the gotcha chest piece on him, and it will be bound to him. He won't be able to remove it. So that'll be pretty funny in itself. But down here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to place like a chest, like at the very end here. And I think we'll have the Beefinator, his pickaxe right there, in the center with now the curse of vanishing on it. So if he dies with this on him, it's gone forever. So yeah, that's that. And then we'll also put the totems of undying in there, and we also got a little toolkit for him. Ren's toolkit right there. So we'll put that in there, as well as, I guess, my head. Yeah, I guess we'll put my head in there as well. And let's see, I think we should, let's see, maybe make this a little more interesting. Maybe we should put some TNT in here somehow. Like this will self-destruct after 5 minutes or something, or 1 minute or something like that. And yeah, we'll put the book right up there, I think. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I like it. I like it. Okay, guys, so here is how this thing works. Let me just get up here and clear out some stuff for you guys right here so you guys can see what's going on. Just get rid of some of this extra blockage here. There we are. All right, sweet. So now you guys can see everything here. Basically what's happening, we open up the trap chest. That activates the redstone underneath, which activates this torch tower. There's also a dropper up there, which will have one single item in it. And so that will output an item once the chest down here is opened. So like that. Here, click there after a couple of ticks. And basically that will drop an item down here onto a pressure plate right here. And that will activate it, which will activate the redstone, and then we'll have a TNT there. So whenever the item falls through all these cobwebs, which takes about 2 minutes, we got our boom. So it'll be about a 2-minute delay or so. So that is what we got going here now. So I'm just going to go ahead and put TNT here, and actually, let's just put the TNT down last. Let's just go ahead and put the items in right now. Let's put the blocks back as well. So we'll put the item in there. Also, come on now, let's put the items down in here. So yeah, we'll put the cobblestone in there. There we are. And so now everything will come on down like this. We'll have our redstone right here. So let's just test this thing out. So let's say we're Ren. We open up the door, come through, hit the pressure plate, which will be on here. It's not on there yet because I don't want to accidentally put this on myself, because I honestly I would not be able to get it off. And then, yeah, we open the chest. There we go. Item was dispensed, so we should see it falling slowly through the cobwebs here. So let's just go up and see if we see it. Do we see it up there? Yep, it's falling very, very slowly, but it is falling through. Let's just go ahead and add on a little bit more of this to this side. There we go. We'll just fill this in while this is making its way down here. There we go. Just fill all these blank spots in here if we can. Alright, where's it at now? I actually can't see it, but it should eventually fall into this pressure plate here. That is the end goal here. So we'll just go ahead and cover this up. sure we have a way out right here. Yep, there it is. Still coming, still coming. So this will all be happening while Ren is still, you know, investigating and trying to process what happened, at least. And I accidentally hit this twice, but that's fine. So the cobweb's coming down, it's coming down. Let's see if we can actually capture this when it hits the pressure plate. It's getting close. Yep, it's coming through the final bit. So it's not a whole lot of time, but it is enough to where he can hopefully read through the book and see how much time he has at the end. And then hopefully, like right at that moment, he'll hear the TNT ignite. That would be the dream. But here it comes. Come on, guy. Alright, it's going to fall right onto the pressure plate, hopefully, and activate that redstone. It's just about there. So yeah, it actually is plenty of time for the self-destruct sequence here, but here it comes. Maybe. It's almost there. Yep. And it missed the... Oh, there it is. Yep, it hit the pressure plate and activated the redstone. Very nice. Cool. Yep, so that will work. That will work. So that is our mechanism there for the self-destruct sequence to this curse. And yeah, I gotta stop activating this because otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. So let me go up and just make sure that everything is working properly again. Double check everything, and then we'll set this trap. Alright guys, so this thing is almost complete now. Here is the book I'm giving Ren here. It says, Ren, if you're reading this, it's already too late. You've been cursed by Cubvan135. Luckily for you, there are good curses and bad curses. So first, the bad news. Bad news is, you are now bound to the ground with that new chest plate you're now wearing. Enjoy the benefits of its protection while you can. This should help you retain your pick, which has also been cursed, as it will now disappear if you die. Luckily, Cub's curse has benefits as well. He has decided to bestow upon you not one, but 2 resurrecting totems. These will save you from certain death when held. Finally, it's given you a mobile toolkit to store your goods. And then finally, Cub's curse can be both a burden and a blessing. What you do in your post-curse life is up to you. I would get going, though, because this message will self-destruct 100 seconds after you first opened it. Yes, really. So, yeah. I added another cobweb up here, so now it's about 100 seconds. It's actually like 96 seconds that he has to read that, get the items, process what has happened before the explosion happens. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to put that in there, so I'm not going to touch that again. We're going to go ahead and get up here. We're going to go ahead and just break in here. Make sure to get all the items that are currently flowing through the system. There we go. Make sure there's at least a couple things in there. Very nice. Okay, and then we'll come on down here. Hopefully fill that in on the side there, so that won't fail. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and place down our TNT now. I think I'm going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks like that. We'll fill in this stuff around here. Whoops, actually we want that back, don't we? Yep, we do. We don't want any premature explosions. So it should explode that one, and that should blow up this one and the other ones here. Just come on down here. Careful not to open this. Fill that in. Fill that in, and we are done. So we can't open that now. This will definitely explode if I touch that now. And one other thing, we have to put this down right there. And actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and put... we need some furnaces. Does he have cobblestone around here? Let's see if he has any furnaces lying around. And so, guys, for this final bit, we are going to go ahead and just do something like this. So I think we're going to alternate furnaces and regular stone, and then put pressure plates on top of the furnaces. That way he can't just tell, you know, there's something weird about this block here with the dispenser and the gotcha chest plate. So we'll go ahead and place something there. Actually, let's go ahead and let's do a regular block here. Gotta be careful not to open that chest. Regular block there, block here, pressure plate right here, and let's see. Block right there. Let's actually move this over one. Let's actually get this out of here. Move this over to there. There we go. Right there. And then we'll move this to here, I think. So right here will be where the gotcha pressure plate is. There we go. And then this one. And then a furnace. Right there. That one. Another block Another furnace. That one. And then that one. Yeah, nice. That looks cool. We can put this right here. Sweet. Alright, so let's just walk up here. Place this down in the dispenser right there. And there we go. Trap is now set. So that is now fully complete. I will I will hopefully catch Ren, and yeah, he'll have a new binding chest plate, and also he has a vanishing pickaxe now, and we'll see if he gets exploded or not. But that's my mini prank on Ren. Hopefully he gets the good stuff out of there and doesn't die in the explosion. Doesn't take too long to read the book and everything, but I don't think he will. I think he'll get out of there. I think he'll make it out of there alive. Anyways, hopefully he benefits from some of that stuff, because some of it's good stuff, some of it's bad stuff. But that's the way it goes with curses. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So guys, I'll have to call that an episode for today. We spent a ton of time searching for those notch apples off camera, and I didn't really show a whole lot of it, but trust me, it was many, many hours spent going from desert temple to desert temple, hoping to find some, and eventually we did, but that took a while to get those banners for beef. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'm curious to see how Ren reacts to the little mini prank we just played on him. But anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.